Well, so glad to see you this end of the week. We are going to talk about Wes Anderson today and the French Dispatch. That's right. You don't want to miss it. It's weird.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Yes, yes. In closing, I will leave you with a quote from Pompeii, 79 AD. Hack! The floor is lava! Happy FriYay, everybody. How's everyone doing? Work week is like on its way out. The weekend is about to arrive. So exciting. Always the best day of the week, if you know what I'm saying. The weekend is what we're striving for. That's right. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for being here. As always, we're happy to have you. In the description down below, some links to some stuff we really enjoy. They don't pay us. It's just awesome stuff, so check it out. You might find something you love as well, especially coffee. So let's start off by talking about Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson is a director and writer. He's extremely unique. He has a huge catalog of oddities. He works with the same, like, a group of actors like Bill Murray and Adrian Brody and numerous others. But the one thing you can say is he has a distinct style. And if you've ever seen one of his movies, then if you walk past somebody watching a different one of his movies, just glancing at it, you'll be able to say, yeah, that's a Wes Anderson movie, isn't it? Because his style is so noticeable. It's extremely unique and extremely odd, and for the most part, great. He's got a huge set of movies that I enjoy. They're not all perfect, and a couple of them I didn't necessarily enjoy, but for the most part, probably 75% of his work is fantastic. If you've never heard of him, you need to fix that. That's an issue. You should at least check out a couple of his movies. I would. Oh my goodness, there's so many good ones. The one today. Uh, um, let's talk about it. Let's get into this. All right. The French Dispatch, 2021, rated R, hour and 47 minutes. I'm going to start right off and tell you there is some nudity and there's a bit of language. All right. So if that offends you, you probably don't want to watch this movie. There's nothing graphic. There's no graphic sex scenes or anything like that, but there is some nudity. So just be aware. Alright, this movie is entirely a love letter to journalists set in an outpost of an American newspaper in a fictional 20th century French city. And it brings to life a collection of stories published in the French Dispatch magazine. Let me rephrase that for you. This movie is it's one, how would I describe it? This magazine, the French Dispatch magazine, this movie is basically a visual of reading one of the magazines. Good grief, my brain's not working. One episode, if you will. One magazine. Issue. That's what I'm having issues remembering the word issue. But this is basically a visual format of reading one issue of this magazine. Now, this is insane. It covers an obituary and 3 stories and an end note. Okay? Just like if you were reading the magazine. And you're getting each article in visual form. All right? That's the easiest way to describe it. It sounds confusing, and I've got to be honest. When I first heard about this movie, a long time, when it first came out last year, it took me some time to finally get around to watching it. I did not put it up in my priorities, even though I really enjoy Wes Anderson's movies. Because the synopsis and the way it's sold or promoted, I wasn't really sure I'd be interested in it. I'm really sad that it took me that long to watch it. It's not my favorite by far, but the way it's laid out, the obituary at the beginning, so you are fully aware that it's important to the story, because the obituary is for the editor of this magazine. That being said, the 3 articles / stories that you're going to watch, the first one is extremely interesting. It's odd, it's unique, and kind of goofy. And the second one is a complete miss for me. It bored me. I was just like, yeah, come on, whatever. It was overcomplicated and just kind of, it was unenjoyable. The middle article that you watch. But the good article, the best story, is the third one. And it's fantastic. And so well done. I loved it. And it was so worth watching the movie, if nothing else, just for the third story. Now, that does not mean, if you're going to watch this, that you need to fast forward to the third story. No. Watch the whole movie if you're going to watch this. It's a build-up, but the best story is the third one. And then the end notes, you have to, because the way the build-up goes through the magazine, and I'm not going to spoil it and tell you why, but the end notes are necessary to understand the full movie. So, that's the movie in a nutshell. But I gotta say, what really makes this movie good, like all Wes Anderson movies, is the cinematography and the scenery, the way it looks as a whole. It's so beautiful and so well done. Every scene, every set, it's all so beautiful and bright for the most part. Now, if you're in a dingy area, obviously it's going to be dingy. But the colors, Wes Anderson does such a great job using colors. It's fantastic. I gotta say, if you've never seen a Wes Anderson movie, I'm gonna repeat this, you need to watch one. You know, it doesn't have to be one of his first movies. Here, I will look it up here and I will give you a couple that you need to see. The Fantastic Mr. Fox was really good. It's a claymation, like stop motion. It's really good. Just as an aside. The Grand Budapest Hotel is a good movie. One of his good. Moonrise Kingdom is probably the one that I liked the most. Moonrise Kingdom was so well done, and the cinematography, the way it's shot, it's just beautiful. Man, I can't say that enough. But a couple other movies he did, The Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, you just can't beat it. But I'm going to say, if you want to watch one of his movies like as a starter, watch Moonrise Kingdom. Wow, it's just a good movie. So, just putting that out there. All right, hey, I got to get going. I'm going to try to start my weekend early. I'm going to go watch Black Adam this weekend, although I'm not sure I'm really interested. But Monday we'll review Black Adam. And then for the rest of the month, we're going to be doing scary movies. Not super scary, some funny scary, some just darker movies for the spooky Halloween season, if you will. Everybody knows I'm not a horror fan, but there are some that I enjoy, and we'll talk about them for the rest of the month. But Monday, Black Adam, so don't miss that. Hey guys, we are always so proud to have you and happy that you're here. And we look forward to talking to you every single time we show up. Like when we go on here to do a video, we really try to give you something you enjoy. So if there's something you want us to watch, if there's something you want us to review, please put it in the comment or shoot me an email. My email address is in the About Me section here on YouTube. So there you have it. You guys have a great finish to the week and enjoy your weekend. From Michael the Microphone, Bob Squeaky Chair, and this Wes Anderson loving nerd. We will see you on Monday.